So when you are not as heavy as you used to be, but you're not quite the size you desire to be. So you're in this weird in between stage, this middle stage of you don't identify with your old clothes, but yet you don't look or feel like you should in your new clothing or how you want to dress. You don't quite feel like you're there. Y'all, that's how I'm feeling right now, okay? And I'm just in this weird in between stage or whatever. Like I'm smack dab in the middle of where it is that I want to be physically. Like I'm not quite where I want to be, but I'm definitely not where I was. So it's just like now, y'all, the issue that I'm having is when it's time to go out, when it is time to, like get ready for birthday parties or, you know what I'm saying, like different special occasions, it's like I don't have clothes for these occasions, y'all. And it's just like, it's tough because it's like I know how I want to look in my clothes. I know how I want to feel, right? And I'm not quite there. But at the same time, when I look at the choices that I have of what I guess I used to go out in, it's like, oh no, this ain't me no more. Like, that's such a tough place to be in. And I don't think we talk about that enough because it's like when you go out, like you want to feel confident, you want to look good, you want to feel good in your skin, you want to know, like, I'm the baddest up in here, or I'm one of the baddest up in here, and can't nobody tell me nothing. And not that you comparing, but like you the baddest to yourself, right? That's the only thing that matters. And so, like, it is hard with this wardrobe, y'all. Like, does anybody else go through that? Where it's like you're not where you want to be, but at the same time, you're not where you are, but you in that weird in between stage. And now all of a sudden, it's like you don't identify with the clothes that you used to wear, but at the same time, you're still trying to figure out what works for you when it comes to clothing with this fitness journey. Like, y'all, it's tough. I have a birthday party to go to, and I'm like this close to not going because I don't have anything to wear. And I don't like the way I look in certain clothes. And I just feel like what I used to wear, I'm not there anymore. And then I'm in trouble, y'all, because it's like you know how we do when we trying to lose that weight. I don't want to buy no clothes until I get to the size that I am, or I'm sorry, till I get to the size I want to be. But it's like, girl, you didn't think to buy no clothes for where you at now and still be cute. And it's like, y'all, it is so hard because it's like I really don't want to buy no clothes, but then I'm in a situation like this where I really do need a cute outfit, where I really do need to, like, you know what I'm saying, get into it so I can go to this birthday party. But now it's like all of a sudden my anxiety is through the roof because I don't have anything that I like. And then the stuff that fits me decently, I feel like I put that in rotation so many times. Like I'm really at a point now where it's just like I want to be able to, like, comfortably choose, from some different clothes that I have, and to just be able to put on what I want without feeling insecure, or like just feeling like, oh, this don't look right because I'm not the size where I feel like I should be. I know I'm not alone. I hope I'm not alone. But I'm just saying, y'all, like, that's one of the hard parts about weight loss that nobody really talks about, right? Is that in between stage. So, y'all, I don't know if I'm going to this party. And I'm just being honest, y'all. I don't know if I'm going because it's just like I just do not want to go out and feel uncomfortable. I do not want to go out and be carrying an insecure spirit because I'm not quite where I want to be. Like, I think I look good, but like and maybe I'm too hard on myself, but y'all, I know how I want to look when I step out, okay? I don't want to settle. And, I don't want my weight to get in the way of, like, my relationships with people or relationships with my friends, but it's like I'm just at that point where it's like I'm so locked in with these weight loss goals. Like, friend, can we go out like a different time? Can I take you to lunch by myself? Because it's just like, I don't know. But y'all, that's one of the things that comes with this fitness journey is you're gonna have that weird in between stage where, you know what I'm saying, you still kind of chubby. Like, I know I am. I can't speak for nobody else. I can only speak for my own journey. But when you're still kind of chubby and your stomach ain't as flat, you know, and your arms ain't as tight and your back rolls ain't as small as you would like them to be, everything is smaller. And it is quite evident that it is smaller, but you know how you want to look and you just ain't quite there yet. And maybe it could be that I'm so critical. Maybe I'm a little too critical, but at the end of the day, I'm standing on business. Like, I know how I want to look. I know how I'm trying to serve. I know how I'm trying to cut them outside. And I already know, like, y'all, I'm trying to be her for me. For me. And again, y'all, I try to be as transparent as possible. Like, I ain't no influencer. I'm just somebody that's just trying to lose this weight. Like, I'm really trying, and I'm really doing at this point. But just know, when you go on this fitness journey, that in between stage, it's gonna get on your nerves. But that is the point where you really need to push yourself the most, because you are almost there. So I just wanted to share that. That was on my mind. Coming out of this in between stage. And I know what I gotta do. I know what I gotta do. I gotta continue to tighten up on this eating. I gotta continue to hit that cardio. I gotta continue to do what it is that I'm doing and be patient with the process. But to my girlies who are in that in-between stage, baby, I am with you. We just gotta stick it out. And, you know, maybe I'll try my best to try to find some outfits that I can wear in between, because you still want to feel cute. You still want to feel confident. And that's important. And in these situations where you don't feel like you have anything to wear because you are so critical on your body, it's really not good, because like, you got to have clothes that you can still put on and feel good in, no matter what size you are. So I personally wish I would have thought about stuff like that. I haven't been thinking about buying no clothes. I haven't been thinking about any of that. But now I'm at a point where it's just like, okay, girl, you need to find you some clothes that's going to fit your body right where it is, you know, nicely, so that when you step out, you can feel confident. So, but yeah, y'all, be patient. The weight is going to come off. And just know, if you having trouble finding clothes for your body where it is, baby, I'm right there with you. We're going to come out of it. Okay, love y'all. Bye.